One of the hurdles associated with Aduro, according to some investors, have been that they haven't been able to buy the stock of Aduro through their brokerage. And that might change with the current press release that was released this morning. Aduro Clean Technologies upgrades to OTCQX best market, top tier of the OTC markets. So there's different categories to these classifications. There's 3 categories on OTC markets. OTC stands for over the counter, which is in the US. The lowest one is pink sheet, and then the highest one is OTCQX. So let's have a look at the press release. Aduro Clean Technologies is pleased to announce that it has upgraded its trading tier on the OTC markets to the OTCQX best market from the OTCQB venture market. So pink sheet, OTCQB, OTCQX. To qualify for OTCQX, the top tier of over-the-counter markets, companies must meet high financial standards, follow best practice corporate governance, and demonstrate compliance with applicable securities laws. Graduating to OTCQX marks an important milestone for Aduro and is expected to increase visibility, liquidity, and investor access, thereby providing an excellent platform for Aduro to enhance its prominence among US investors. I mean, if you have a company that many investors cannot buy, then it's tough to grow investor base, right? And that's the idea here, is to open it up to more brokerages, more investors, that if those who learn about Aduro want to be part of the value creation story, whatever you want to call it, they can actually buy the stock easier. Now, it doesn't guarantee that just because more people can buy it, more people will buy it, and then the stock is going to go up. Don't even go there. This increases the potential buyer pool of investors. That's all it is, which that's what you want from a company, but then the company, of course, has to do more work to deliver and actually spread the message so that it accesses those people that then have the possibility to buy it. Effective today, Aduro begins trading on the OTCQX under the symbol ACTHF, which is the same symbol that it was trading under OTCQB. Investors can now access real-time level 2 quotes and the latest financial disclosures for the company on otcmarkets.com. We are proud to be traded on OTCQX, the top tier of the OTC markets, and we anticipate that this upgrade will increase our exposure within the US investment community, enhance liquidity, bring new visibility to Aduro, and provide greater access to shareholders wanting to take part in Aduro's journey, stated Ofer Vikas, CEO of Aduro. The upgrade to the OTCQX market is a statement to our continuous endeavor to increase transparency, accessibility, and engagement with our shareholders as we expand our customer engagement program and continue to advance our innovative hydrochemolytic technology platform. So, and then, in the press release, you can read more about OTC markets. But overall, I would be curious to find out now that Aduro is on OTCQX, if it changes anything for you guys, especially if you previously had a hard time buying the stock because it was not available through your brokerage. Leave me a comment below to let me know if it is easier to buy now, if your broker is allowing to buy it now. Maybe it might take some time to take effect. I don't know. but I would be curious to find out. So that's it for that. On the other note, yesterday, Aduro also released financial statements. So if we go to the financial statements, as of August, the company had almost $3 million expressed in Canadian dollars, almost $3 million of cash in the bank, which means that it doesn't have to finance in the immediate future. So that's good. And I am sure that since that reporting, more money came in to the company's treasury through the exercise of warrants. Oh, and going back for a second to this press release, another reason why you do want your company to be upgrading and increasing the visibility, because more visibility, more possibility of a higher stock price, more possibility of the company's warrants to be exercised, therefore financing the company, right? Progressing the technology further. So it's all tied together. Going back to the financials, so almost $3 million of cash in the bank. On the income statement, we have $58 million of revenue. So this is now third quarter in a row that the company has generated revenues. You know, and this is still not the juicy revenues that we're expecting, 2027. This is revenues from testing. This is not the royalty revenues yet. But if you recall, recently, the company signed up 2 multi-billion-dollar companies to its customer engagement program. So I would expect this revenue number to be probably higher in Q4 and probably even higher in Q1, because this revenue, I think it's from Shell, but in Q4 we will have probably those 2 multi-billion-dollar companies that signed up. In Q1, not only we will have those 2 multi-billion-dollar companies, but we will probably also have revenues from the giant oil company that, remember, in one of the videos I talked about how they are in a program with a client, big oil client in Alberta, that is waiting for R2 for bitumen to be finished in order to complete their testing. They are 80% done as of now, and then they're waiting for the R2 for bitumen to be finished to complete the remaining 20%. So I suspect that will kick in Q1. So not that I am super excited about this revenue stream, but this revenue stream is important, because let's say if we have 250,000 or 300,000 or 500,000 of revenue per quarter from testing, well, that goes a long way, right? That's like internal financing to get you to continue progressing your technology from R2 to R3 or whatever you want to call it, until you get a commercial contract for a commercial unit. So anyway, that's it for this video. Aduro starts trading on OTCQX, and this is a little bit of a commentary on the financials.